You ready? You got me running, got me running. Shake it, shake it, shake it, feel that. Raise your hands up, raise them up.
All right. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to the Forex Trading Asia Daily Currency Call. This is the episode 321, and it's the 28th of June right now, 11 a.m. right now here in Singapore, GMT +8. Right, so this is the currency call where you will get market economic updates, key support resistance levels, trade ideas, and more. This currency call is going to be very beneficial to both the long-term investors and short-term traders. Here we will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, and also highlighting potentials, targets, and risk. So a disclaimer here, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speakers. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. All right, so first off, let's head over to the dollar index charts right now with Scott Andrews from Forex Briefcase Australia. Scott.
All right, hi everyone, and happy Monday, and hi to any new people that are in. I see a couple names I haven't seen before, so welcome. Let us bring up the US dollar chart thanks to Sam Trade. So we've had not a great deal of movement on the US dollar. Friday night we saw, to be honest, it was looking like maybe a potential move higher, but then it sort of faked us out with the sell-off. So, currently we are seeing a little bit of, I would say it's, pushing higher, but we still have quite a bit of room to go. And obviously this time of day, you don't expect a lot to happen. We've got around 27 pips or so to the next resistance zone. I mean, we could see it start pulling back early before then. So what I am paying attention to is, and I'll bring up, I guess the news that I'm, focusing on, although today is pretty quiet as well. So we'll just get up the calendar thanks to Forex Trading Asia. So what I am seeing here, and then I'll just briefly touch upon what we saw on Friday as well. So Friday, the 25th of June, we had a little bit of data come out, but to be honest, there was nothing that, really seemed to move markets a great deal in regards to US dollar weakness or strength. We saw a little bit of weakness because equity markets are still moving higher, and it's a bit of a bizarre picture because you've got the NASDAQ, which is typically going to be affected by any small chatter about interest rates coming earlier, because the NASDAQ is made up of stocks that are so in need of borrowed money, because a lot of those companies are not really making profits. They're still growth focused. But we saw that, pushing higher even on Thursday, and then Friday it sort of held. So it's going to be interesting to see how that all plays out. But really, we did have the Michigan inflation expectations were a little bit high, but that, it was pretty low impact. And we saw the Michigan consumer sentiment and consumer expectations miss slightly, but everything really was quite contained. So what I'll go down to now is Monday, we're very uneventful. We do have FOMC member Williams speaking, but on Tuesday, we've got, for the US, we've got the CB consumer confidence, something to pay attention to. I'm currently flat with all positions as well. So if we can get a beat on 119, but again, the main thing to watch for is, like we've mentioned, is NFP, because the US dollar is very sensitive to anything that misses on expectations, like we saw last time around when the May figure came out. So 675 is forecast. We'll probably be reiterating this as well. So that's the main event. But again, these FOMC members speaking as well can trigger a little bit of a movement. But, just scrolling up just to get a review of how the week's looking. It's not, anything that's, it's really NFP is the main event. I mean, there is unemployment as well that comes out But that's on Friday as well. If I just scroll back down there, so the unemployment rate, because what we're really looking for is we're trying to see the workforce, come back, and that's going to really help just calm down markets a little bit. We might see some US dollar weakness, but really the range is, I'll just quickly do this, guys. We'll go back to the chart here as well. So it's where we are currently. If we get back down to what I'd really like to see, if equity markets continue to move a little bit higher, we get back down, 30 pips or so, or even a bit lower, down to 91.30 here. That's really what I'm focused on, because there's not a lot of news that's going to lift the US dollar. So even recent lows at the 91.50s, and I want to see how price reacts there. So a 30 pip pullback, we've got a 30 pip stop, and we'll see what happens. But equities are going to have to sort of come to a bit of a reality check soon. So no immediate trade idea currently, guys, but more a pullback is what I'm focused on here on the US dollar.
Okay, thanks for that, Scott. Yep, so today is Monday, and as usual, Monday we do the Aussie and Kiwi, which is the currency in focus, Aussie and Kiwi. So today we are with Jin Dao Tai, founder of LCMS Traders, a multi-million-dollar trader trading account with more than US 15 million on a daily basis. He's also an international speaker where he speaks in countries like Hong Kong, UK, US, Australia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Indonesia, and of course here in Singapore, sharing his views about the FX market. All right, Jin, I'll pass the time to you now for the currency focus.
All right, good morning, everyone. See a lot of new names here. You are joining us for the first time. Probably came from the event that I was speaking at on Saturday. So just to give you a quick overview, Mondays we talk about the Aussie and the Kiwi dollar. Tuesdays, the euro pound. Wednesdays, the pound dollar, the euro pound as well. Just another recap. And then Thursdays is yen and gold. Several different pairs across yen and gold. And then on Friday, we look at the Canadian dollar and the cryptocurrencies. So make sure you join us every day, because every day you get a different view of a different currency pair. So I'm sure that you trade across all different currency pairs. So you have to check back in every day. With that said, today, as Chinwei said, we are looking at the Aussie dollar and the Kiwi dollar. So first things first, jumping onto forextradingasia.com. For those of you who are super new to us, forextradingasia.com is where I share a lot of my views across all different currency pairs. So when you turn up now, you only get Aussie and the Kiwi dollar, but on a daily basis, you get all the different currency pairs that I look at. Not just myself, also Scott and a few other analysts who are sharing their views here. Actionable views that you can take action upon. So with that, here you have the economic calendar where I base my trades on looking at what could happen that could drive prices significantly higher or lower. But in this case, what you realize is as we approach the end of the month, 28th of June right now, this week is going to be quite a bit of a consolidation. We're going to see a lot of consolidation. As Scott was sharing about the dollar index, we see it sitting across, maybe dropping a little bit to test that 91.30 level, if I'm not wrong, before we could see some bigger volatility come around. Monday, no news here, right? You can see not a lot of news here. Probably not a lot of price motions or price movements going to happen here. But on Tuesday, we do have some pound news. Again, not too much happening. Consumer confidence for the US looking like it might tick up a little bit, but with the way the Michigan consumer confidence was a bit lower than expected, I think that we might see this at a 117 or even a 116. So might not be very good news for the US dollar here on Tuesday evening. Following from that, Wednesday, you can see again, we don't have a lot of Aussie news or Kiwi news happening, just the RBA governor speaking and then the business confidence number coming out for New Zealand dollar. So not going to move prices too much. Pound, I will tell you about that on Wednesday. Okay, and then we have the ADP non-farm employment change number for the US was 978K, expected a 600. So you can see here it's gone from 978 to an expectation of 600, not anticipating a big change at this point. So it looks like we might actually see about a 600 to 700 number here, which could also mean that we're going to see some strength on the US dollar, but not a big change. This might actually fall in line with Scott's expectations, where we might see the US dollar come down, test the 91 level before bouncing back up again. Following from that, 1st of July, we're heading into July, the next half of the year. Again, no Aussie or Kiwi news. A lot of Euro and Pound PMI numbers to be released, but the main focus for the week is going to shift to Friday, the 2nd of July, where we're going to pay a lot of attention to the US unemployment rate, expected to go from 5.8 to a 5.7. Again, if that does happen, we might see some US dollar strength come around. Non-farm payrolls going from 559K to 675. I think that we might actually see about a 650 to a 700. So again, we might see some upside here. And average hourly earnings on month to month going from 0.5 to an expected 0.3%. That change, if it does come out at 0.3 or even a 0.2, we might actually see again some upside on the US dollar. So if you're looking at this, oops, hang on, let me just disable that. If you're looking at this, then what we might actually see here in terms of the charts is the Aussie dollar here on the H4 time frame. The last time I spoke about it, I said that it was likely to test the 7.6 level, and if it does reject that point, we could see it come down towards 7.452. Didn't happen last week, but what we probably will see this week is, if I move this line, we're going to see it sit across this 7.6 level, because it's going to be in consolidation, right? Maybe test up a little bit before sitting back across. And then on Friday, if we see the good non-farm payroll numbers, then we could see that downward move for the US dollar and the Aussie against the US dollar. So what you should be looking out for at this point is selling opportunities below 7.572. Selling opportunities below 7.572. Stop loss, about a 40 pip stop loss. Take profit towards the next support level at about 120. You're looking at a 1:3 risk reward ratio towards the downside, given good non-farm payroll numbers coming from the US on Friday evening. Following from that, we have the New Zealand US dollar. Again, last week we said that if it rejected 7.013, we could see further downside. Didn't happen. It was sitting, it went up and set at that 7.060 support level. Now, what I anticipate at this point is the alternate. In the event that we don't see a good non-farm payroll number coming from the US, you could actually see this sit across, and you might actually see an upside. So here we have both scenarios for the non-farm payrolls. In a good news scenario, you have the Aussie dollar on the H4 time frame to trade it lower. In a bad news scenario, you have the New Zealand dollar to trade it up. You could be looking for buying opportunities above 7.075. Stop loss about a 25 pip. You have an immediate take profit at about 40, or a 90 pip take profit level towards 7.167 on the upside for the New Zealand dollar. So I like trading this way, where you have both an upside or a downside opportunity given one new scenario. You're looking at the Aussie dollar and the Kiwi dollar. To find out more about what we're going to look at, I see a lot of opportunities on the euro and the pound, but we'll tell you more about that later.
Okay, thank you, Jin. Yep. So for the people that are here for the first time, as you can see, we do share our trade analysis here, but just a quick disclaimer again, any information shared here is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. All right. So I do see, I'm pretty sure you guys came in from the free Telegram channel. So soon you will be enjoying a lot of free signals from the channel. And a question you might have is that, when we told you when to enter a trade, but you do not know where to exit. So I'm going to get Daniel here, Daniel, trading coach at LCMS Traders, to share more about the Traders Club, where you will get all that answers. Daniel.
Hey, Jiwei, thank you very much. Yes, in fact, wow, those who come from Telegram channel, you must know that in the LCMS Traders Club, we actually issue much earlier than the Telegram channel. So while I talk about that, why don't I just share with everyone here the LCMS Traders Club, what we have here. LCMS Traders Club has started since 2014, and we have helped lots of traders exactly like yourself, going from completely confused, unprofitable, to actually understanding the market, recovering losses, and finally being profitable. So let me introduce you to LCMS Traders Club, which is our dedicated club platform. This is really a must for anyone who is serious about want to be profitable in trading. Now, here we host a community of traders sharing strategies, ideas, analysis, monitoring the markets together. It's really almost like being part of a professional trading team. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, let me shift this here. Right. So what we have here, we have a market watch list here, for a daily analysis. What we're going to share, the coaches here and the analysis will share with you what we are seeing in the morning. So for example, here in the daily currency analysis, we will give you the summary of what has happened yesterday and what to look out for with any suggested trading opportunities, tradable opportunities and ideas here. So you can click all these links for the various currencies pairs. And not only that, we also have the currency watch list here. We will give every morning, which is a snapshot of what we see in the morning of the charts, and give you a suggested idea on what to buy or to sell on which currency, on suggested price entry and potential targets here. Okay, all these trade ideas and many, many more. Now, not only that, we have the trading floor here where the analysis and the coaches here will share ideas and also interaction with the community here, Forex trading community here. On any questions you may have, we will answer you. We will also give you lots of ideas, what we see in the market, any trade ideas and actionable information. We will put it everything here, giving you an understanding of what's happening in the Forex market as well. Now, not only that, what we have here we have a lot of features here available on the platform. If I were to do this widgets here, you could see that not only that, we also have the economic news calendar plan where you can plan your trades, know what surprises could be coming up, and also what my favorite is the data flash, right? The data flash here gets the news released earlier than anyone else. We have seen this many, many times already, where this one will pop it up and it will let you know what is the information much earlier than most free news channels that we have seen. Okay, so that is. Then we also have many more, such as FX heat map, or let's see what currency is moving, and knowing what currency, so that we can focus on which currency pairs to focus on. Okay, so now not only all these in the LCMS Traders Club, as Jin was mentioning here about signals, we do give the signals here much earlier than in the Telegram channels. In fact, we give almost like 5 minutes earlier for the members here to see what we see and what possible trade ideas we see at the moment. And not only that, we also will give you why we take a trade. Why do we take? We give an analysis of why we take a trade for every signal, and then also when it hits TP1, as you can see, we give the signals here. We buy what currency price, what's the stop loss, and 3 possible targets, right? And which targets should you exit out? We will actually monitor when it hits TP1, TP2, or TP3. Now, when it hits TP1, and we think that no more, we think there's a time to get out and secure profits, which means to exit your trades. We will issue here TP1 possible secure profits. Here, for example, if not like where we have the pound cat here, and it was at 20 pips, TP1, we will ask you to hold. For example, here pound USD, possible to hold to TP2, what by TP1, you continue hold TP2, and it's possible to maximize your profits based on your entries. And if you like hit TP2 like pound cat plus 40 pips already, and we see that hey, it's a good time to exit out, we're not sure which more direction is going in, we will tell you to possible secure profits here, and which means exit your trades. So this is something that you could actually, a lot of members here, and also can actually maximize and learn from what we, so you can not only earn from the signals, you can also learn why we take the signals. Now, not only that, everything here is moderated by the coaches and LCMS traders. We have live trading sessions twice a week. On Monday, which is today, we have a group coaching sessions today, where we will look through what is happening in the market in more detail, and also what possible trades and planning we have for the whole of the week. And also there to answer any questions that you might have, and sharing the charts, and together giving you a more detailed analysis on what you're thinking, whether we're doing it correctly or not. Now, last also, we have the Wednesdays live trading sessions where we can trade together, looking at the markets together on the spot, and you see if there's any trades to be taken, what should be waiting for, and if none, what could we be waiting for, and possible do some trading setups as well. Now, these two sessions are really here to guide you through the current market conditions, and where we can literally make profits together. Okay, so this is it. So this platform is also available on the web, desktop, and the mobile applications, which means you can get all these contents anywhere, anytime, and especially for the signals, you can receive mobile notifications at almost immediately here. Now, this club membership is access to the platform is worth thousands, but this is really your chance for only at $49 a month. This is without a doubt the very least you can do to make sure you achieve your best in trading. So this price can change anytime, so do make sure you get on board right now. So I'm sure in the chat group right now the link has been pasted up there. Okay, so this is something that you can learn and trade together, be profitable. Come and join us.
Yep. Okay. Thank you, Daniel. So the daily sessions that we have every morning is just maybe 10% of what we do in Traders Club. So if you want more information, get supported, to join the Traders Club. I have pasted the link up there. And I do see many of the newcomers here coming in at about 11:15, 11:20. Do note that we start our analysis straight off when we are at 11 a.m. sharp. So please join at 11 a.m. sharp if you want to get the bulk of the analysis every morning. And again, a reminder, it's Monday Aussie and Kiwi, Tuesday Euro, Wednesday Pound, Thursday Yen and Gold, and Friday Canadian Dollar and cryptocurrencies. So do join us every day if you want to get your share of analysis on a daily basis. So just last before I end off the session, more freebies for you guys. So join the free Telegram channel if you have not, via the link. Subscribe to the LCMS Traders YouTube channel for the daily recordings. And the Traders Club link is up there. Oh yeah, and if you join in at the start and you see that video about Forex Briefcase, getting professional to trade for you in a safe and secure management manner, do check out forexbriefcase.com. Yep, so we have come to the end of the session today. We will see you guys tomorrow for the Euro currency analysis. Thank you so much and goodbye.